हेलो फ्रेंड्स, आज हम बात करेंगे बायोलॉजी के एक बहुत ही सिंपल टेक्निक के बारे में जो बहुत ज़्यादा यूज़ होता है बायोलॉजिकल रिसर्च में। क्यों यूज़ होता है? इसका मेन रीज़न है सेल सिग्नलिंग। और जो भी हम ड्रग ट्रीटमेंट यूज़ करते हैं, कोई भी हम टेस्ट करते हैं, कोई भी एक्सपेरिमेंट परफॉर्म करते हैं, तो जो सेल है वो उसके अगेंस्ट कुछ बिहेवियर शो करता है और वो बिहेवियर होता है चेंज इन एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ प्रोटीन के फॉर्म में, जिसे डिटेक्ट करके हम पता लगा सकते हैं कि कौन सी सिग्नलिंग एक्टिवेट हो रही है, कौन सी सिग्नलिंग इनहिबिट हो रही है और इसका आउटकम क्या आएगा। अगर कोई सेल है, अगर हमने उसको चैलेंज किया किसी ऐसे ऐसे केमिकल से या रेडिएशन से जो उस सेल को किल कर सकता है, तो सेल दो तरीके से रिस्पॉन्ड करेगा। पहला पहला रिस्पॉन्स ये होगा कि अगर सेल खुद को रिकवर ना कर पाए, रिपेयर ना कर पाए, तो डेथ सिग्नलिंग इंड्यूस होगी। और डैमेज का एक्सटेंट अगर इतना कम है या अंडर कंट्रोल है, तो सेल उस डैमेज को रिपेयर करने के लिए रिपेयर पाथवेज एक्टिवेट करेगा, जो कि चेंज इन एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ प्रोटीन के थ्रू होगा। नॉर्मल कम्युनिकेशन भी सेल में चेंज इन एक्सप्रेशन ऑफ प्रोटीन के थ्रू ही होता है। सो दिस चेंज इन प्रोटीन एक्सप्रेशन आर क्रूशियल फॉर एनी स्टडी in which treatment or challenge is involved, or basically we want to dissect out the mechanism behind how a cell is behave or how a drug treatment leads to the change in the cell signaling mediated through the protein. Other cell signaling are also involved in the cells, but we're talking about only protein involvement. So this reaction is basically based on antigen antibody reaction. Once again I repeat, antigen antibody reaction. So our target protein is treated like antigen, and in this scenario we have antibody against that protein of interest. We call them antigen, and we find out the reaction, because this is the basic mechanism, that antigen antibody interaction, and then we find out result. So basic mechanism I will explain. First of all we discuss about the procedures. Procedures largely involve three parts: isolation of protein, electrophoretic separation, and transfer to membrane. Isolation of protein is crucial because in cells many other parts are also like lipids, DNA, RNA. So we have to extract out the protein part. So there is a cell lysis, centrifugation, and we collect protein which are in supernatant. And large cellular parts like lipids, membrane, basically membrane parts get settled down, and then this protein is separated on the basis of charges to mass ratio with SDS gel electrophoresis. In separate video we will talk about SDS gel electrophoresis and cell lysis steps. And then we transfer this separated protein to PVDF or nitrocellulose membrane. Then we block membrane with the 4% BSA in PVST. In next video we also discuss what the blocking. And then incubation with primary antibody. This primary antibody is against that antigen, our protein of interest. Any protein A, X, Y, Z which you want to study, then we have to find out the antibody against that protein of interest, and then we incubate with that primary antibody. And after incubation we wash the membrane to remove the excess antibody, and then again there is incubation with the secondary antibody which is against the host of that primary antibody raised in. Like if our primary antibody is raised in a goat or mouse or rabbit, then secondary antibody is against rabbit, mouse, or rat respectively. And that secondary antibody also tagged with HRP, horse radish peroxidase, or fluorescent tags. Recently due to advancement in the techniques, we have also fluorescent tagged secondary antibody and primary antibody also. So HRP tagged antibody react with the HRP substrate and give chemiluminescent signals, which is captured by ChemiDoc, and we get our result, bands, kind of bands. or our secondary is tagged with the fluorescent antibody, then we detect the fluorescence signal. So if there is any change, activation or inhibition occur in a cell, which could be easily detected by this method. So if there is an activation or accumulation of protein, we supposed to get some thick band as compared with control. If there is inhibition, suppression or decrease, we supposed to get some thin band. And on quantitation, after quantitation of this band, we find out change in protein expression with respect to control. So be with us for detailed explanation of this protocol in next video, where we will talk about cell lysis protocol and separation protocol and incubation protocols, along with all the buffers and reagents. Thank you.